ACCUPLACER Health Professions Scientific Reasoning. Question 1. In medical terminology, the root term most often refers to which body part or system for a surgical technology student in a pre-admission workshop? Option A, heart. Option B, skin. Option C, stomach. Option D, blood. The correct answer is option B, skin. The root term is commonly used in terms related to the skin. The other choices are associated with different roots and would lead to an incorrect term meaning. Question 2. A review plan uses a ratio of 5 to 8 for math questions to reading questions. If the plan includes 25 math questions, how many reading questions should it include? Option A, 38. Option B, 32. Option C, 40. Option D, 15. The correct answer is option C, 40. The ratio means 5 math questions correspond to 8 reading questions. Since 25 is 5 groups of 5, multiply the same scale by 8 to get 40. The other choices add the ratio numbers, subtract a group, or reverse the ratio. Question 3. A anatomy lab reviews 144 forms in 6 hours. What is the average number of forms reviewed per hour? Option A, 150. Option B, 138. Option C, 864. Option D, 24. The correct answer is option D, 24. A unit rate divides the total amount by the number of hours. 144 divided by 6 equals 24. Adding, subtracting, or multiplying the numbers does not answer a per-hour question. Stressed about your ACCUPLACER exam? We can take ACCUPLACER exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 4. A student earns practice scores of 74, 81, 88, and 70. What is the mean score? Option A, 78.25. Option B, 88. Option C, 70. Option D, 79. The correct answer is option A, 78.25. The mean is the sum of all scores divided by the number of scores. 313 divided by 4 equals 78.25. The highest score, lowest score, and midpoint of the extremes do not use all 4 data values correctly. Question 5. A review box contains 8 anatomy cards and 5 math cards. If one card is selected at random, what is the probability that it is an anatomy card for a health information student in a pre-admission workshop? Option A, 5/13. Option B, 8/13. Option C, 8/5. Option D, 13/8. The correct answer is option B, 8/13. Probability is favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes, so the probability is 8/13, simplified to 8/13. The other choices use the math minus card count, compare anatomy only to math cards, or reverse the fraction. Question 6. A testing center charges a $35 registration fee plus $7 per hour for a review session. Which expression represents the total cost for H hours? Option A, 35H plus 7. Option B, 35 minus 7H. Option C, 35 plus 7H. Option D, 7 plus 35H. The correct answer is option C, 35 plus 7H. The fixed fee is paid once, and the hourly charge is multiplied by H, giving 35 plus 7H. The other expressions either multiply the fixed fee by hours, subtract the hourly cost, or attach the variable to the wrong amount. Question 7. In a review problem, x plus y equals 4 and x minus y equals 0. What is the value of x? Option A, 4. Option B, 0. Option C, not enough information. Option D, 2. The correct answer is option D, 2. Adding the two equations gives 2x equals 4, so x equals 2. The value 2 is y, while 4 and 0 are equation results rather than the value of x. Question 8. A temperature minus change example starts at -13 and increases by 4. What is the final value? Option A, -9. Option B, -17. Option C, 17. Option D, not enough information. The correct answer is option A, -9. An increase means add 4 to -13, giving -9. Subtracting moves in the wrong direction, using the absolute value loses the negative starting point, and making the total negative combines the signs incorrectly. Are you looking for ACCUPLACER exam actual questions? Visit our website pokerexams.com to access ACCUPLACER exam study guide with actual questions and answers. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get ACCUPLACER exam answer key today. Question 9. A study minus skills report uses the term correlation. Which interpretation best supports accurate statistical reasoning for allied health student in a pre-minus admission workshop? Option A. It proves that every individual result will match the group result. Option B. It describes association but does not prove that one variable caused the other. Option C. It means the result cannot change if more data are collected. Option D. It allows conclusions without considering how the data were gathered. The correct answer is option B. It describes association but does not prove that one variable caused the other. The interpretation must match the statistical idea being named. It describes association but does not prove that one variable caused the other. The other choices overstate certainty, ignore sampling limits, or treat a statistic as proof beyond the available data. Question 10. A paragraph explains why students should check units before solving measurement problems. Which title best states the main idea for a health science student in a pre-minus admission workshop? Option A. Why cramming always works. Option B. The history of medical schools. Option C. Unit labels matter in measurement problems. Option D. How to avoid studying entirely. The correct answer is option C. Unit labels matter in measurement problems. The best title must cover the central point of the paragraph rather than a minor or unrelated idea. This title reflects the main focus, while the other choices exaggerate, shift to a different subject, or contradict the message. Question 11. Which sentence avoids an unclear pronoun reference for a clinical laboratory student in a pre-minus admission workshop? Option A. After Maria gave Lena the checklist, she reviewed the directions. Option B. Maria gave Lena the checklist after she reviewed the directions. Option C. When Maria gave Lena the checklist, it reviewed the directions. Option D. After Maria gave Lena the checklist, Maria reviewed the directions. The correct answer is option D. After Maria gave Lena the checklist, Maria reviewed the directions. Clear pronoun reference makes it obvious who or what is being discussed. The correct sentence names the person or item clearly, while the other choices use pronouns that could refer to more than one noun or create an illogical meaning. Question 12. Which transition best completes the sentence? The class reviewed the formula first. Blank, they solved the practice problems. For a medical coding student in a pre-minus admission workshop? Option A. Then. Option B. Although. Option C. Instead. Option D. Nevertheless. The correct answer is option A. Then. The transition must match the relationship between the two ideas. Then fits the logic of the sentence, while the other transitions suggest contrast, example, sequence, or concession that does not fit as well. Question 13. In health science vocabulary, what does the suffix -algia mean for a nutrition student in a pre-minus admission workshop? Option A. Without. Option B. Pain. Option C. Specialist. Option D. Of formation. The correct answer is option B. Pain. The suffix -algia is used to indicate pain. The other meanings belong to different suffixes or prefixes and would lead to an incorrect definition. Question 14. Which phrase best describes homeostasis in the human body for a community health student in a pre-minus admission workshop? Option A. Breaking down food only in the stomach. Option B. Moving bones at a joint. Option C. Maintaining stable internal conditions. Option D. Producing new vocabulary terms. The correct answer is option C, maintaining stable internal conditions. Homeostasis means keeping internal conditions, such as temperature and fluid balance, within a stable range. The other choices describe digestion, movement, or studying rather than the body's regulation of internal balance. Question 15. During skills practice, which action best supports infection control when clean and dirty supplies are on the same table for a nursing student in a quiz review? Option A. Mix supplies to save space. Option B. Handle all items as clean. Option C. Ignore the setup until the end. Option D. Separate clean items from contaminated items. The correct answer is option D. Separate clean items from contaminated items. Infection control focuses on reducing transfer of microorganisms between people, surfaces, and supplies. The correct action reduces contamination risk, while the other choices increase risk or ignore basic hygiene principles. Question 16. Which strategy is most effective for a student trying to remember medical terminology over several weeks for a radiography student in a quiz review? Option A. Use spaced repetition with brief daily review. Option B. Cram all terms once the night before. Option C. Avoid checking missed answers. Option D. Study only the terms already mastered. The correct answer is option A. Use spaced repetition with brief daily review. Effective study habits focus on repeated practice, feedback, and targeted improvement. The correct strategy directly supports the stated goal, while the other choices encourage cramming, avoidance, or passive habits. Question 17. Which fraction is greatest among 3/5, 5/8, 1/2, and 2/3 for a medical assisting student in a quiz review? Option A. 3/5. Option B. 2/3. Option C. 5/8. Option D. 1/2. The correct answer is option B. 2/3. Fractions can be compared by converting to common denominators or decimals. The correct fraction has the largest value, while the other fractions are smaller once placed on the same scale. Question 18. A line of best fit for practice score is y equals 5x plus 11, where x is hours studied. What score does the model predict for 8 hours? Option A. 24. Option B. 95. Option C. 51. Option D. 46. The correct answer is option C. 51. Substitute 8 for x in the model, y equals 5, 8, plus 11 equals 51. The other choices add instead of multiplying, multiply the wrong quantity, or leave off 1 hour of the slope. Stressed about your ACCUPLACER exam? We can take ACCUPLACER exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 19. A direction says to choose the best answer, not every true statement. Which reading strategy follows from this direction for a dental hygiene student in a quiz review? Option A. Any true statement must be chosen. Option B. The longest answer is always best. Option C. Directions can be ignored. Option D. The chosen answer should most directly answer the question. The correct answer is option D. The chosen answer should most directly answer the question. Reading questions require close attention to wording and evidence. The correct strategy follows the stated direction, while the other choices rely on shortcuts or ignore the text. Question 20. Using context clues, what does the key word in this sentence most likely mean? The student used a systematic method, solving each problem in the same organized order. For a practical nursing student in a quiz review? Option A. Organized in step minus by minus step. Option B. Random. Option C. Careless. Option D. Emotional. The correct answer is option A. Organized in step minus by minus step. Context clues around the word point to its meaning. The correct meaning fits the rest of the sentence, while the other choices conflict with the clues provided. Question 21. In medical terminology, the root term most often refers to which body part or system for a surgical technology student in a quiz review? Option A. Heart. Option B. Skin. Option C. Stomach. Option D. Blood. The correct answer is option B, skin. The root derm is commonly used in terms related to the skin. The other choices are associated with different roots and would lead to an incorrect term meaning. Question 22. A review plan uses a ratio of 5 to 7 for math questions to reading questions. If the plan includes 25 math questions, how many reading questions should it include? Option A, 37. Option B, 28. Option C, 35. Option D, 17. The correct answer is option C, 35. The ratio means 5 math questions correspond to 7 reading questions. Since 25 is 5 groups of 5, multiply the same scale by 7 to get 35. The other choices add the ratio numbers, subtract a group, or reverse the ratio. Question 23. A anatomy lab reviews 60 forms in 6 hours. What is the average number of forms reviewed per hour? Option A, 66. Option B, 54. Option C, 360. Option D, 10. The correct answer is option D, 10. A unit rate divides the total amount by the number of hours. 60 divided by 6 equals 10. Adding, subtracting, or multiplying the numbers does not answer a per minus hour question. Question 24. A student earns practice scores of 94, 76, 83, and 90. What is the mean score? Option A, 85.75. Option B, 94. Option C, 76. Option D, 85. The correct answer is option A, 85.75. The mean is the sum of all scores divided by the number of scores. 343 divided by 4 equals 85.75. The highest score, lowest score, and midpoint of the extremes do not use all 4 data values correctly. Question 25. A review box contains 4 anatomy cards and 7 math cards. If one card is selected at random, what is the probability that it is an anatomy card for a health information student in a quiz review? Option A, 7/11. Option B, 4/11. Option C, 4/7. Option D, 11/4. The correct answer is option B, 4/11. Probability is favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes, so the probability is 4/11, simplified to 4/11. The other choices use the math minus card count, compare anatomy only to math cards, or reverse the fraction.